So you have heard of Scispace, and perhaps you don't know what Scispace can do. You don't know the extent of its ability. You don't know all the beautiful thing it can do for you as a researcher, as a young researcher, as an old timer, or how it can speed up your work. Just stick around to this video because in this video I want to show you all the things Scispace can do for you, from helping you select a topic to helping you with review of literature, finding topics, to extracting data, for paraphrasing, to citation generation, to doing AI detection, and converting your PDF to a video, and of course, its beautiful Chrome extension that allows you to have it just within your Chrome browser. Wow, this beautiful AI model can do all of that. And beyond just that, this beautiful model can has just been empowered with the deep review. What does it mean? This deep review allow it to score the internet, allows it to take a deep dive around the web space and bring out all the data and all the literature work and all the papers and all the research work that has been done in any topic whatsoever. It has the ability to look into 1,400 to 1,500 research work on a particular topic. Now, if at any time, this is the best time to learn how to use Scispace and use it for all the beautiful things there are. Now, don't forget that in this channel, I teach you everything you need to know to get into the research space. So if you're a young researcher out there, or you are an experienced researcher that wants to start leveraging AI for your research work, then you want to stick on this video, you want to stick on this channel, you want to turn on the bell so that next time I share something beautiful, you're about the best person, the first person to be reached. You want to also subscribe and also share this video to all our young researchers and scientists around the world. So let's dive just in to Scispace. Oh yeah, so I said Scispace. Just go to your search bar on any browser and type on scispace.com, and you will be to this page. Of course, you may be required to register, and of course, not all of these features are free. So there are some you need to pay for, and there are some you can access just freely. And so, what can it do? It has a library. This library allows you to create notebooks where you can save all the things you find out from the space, especially if you want to do a review of literature. You can create a notebook and that would begin to just happen for you. Now, the next part of it is that it allows you chat with a PDF. So if you had a PDF you want to talk with, you had a number of PDF you want to have this nice chat with, you can just upload your PDF and begin to gist it. So this is how you do it. Just go somewhere there, click on upload, go to any of your PDF work, and it will open to this space. That is a PDF work, is already building up. It's asking me where they want to save it. So if I had created a notebook somewhere there, I can just save it to my notebooks. That way, done. I have saved that PDF work to my notebook. And at that same state, I can search for or click on a new space, a new notebook, and I'll create something new. So this is the PDF work I have just added, and it has just loaded it up. Wow, yes, that is the work, that is the work, that is the work, that is the work. A very big, complex work, to, so to say. I say I want to understand this paper. Once it is loaded up, it has something here. I can ask it to explain the mathematics for me if the mathematics is quite cumbersome and maybe the tables. So you can just click on this and this friend say, oh, please explain this part for me. And is going to explain that part. There you go. I want this friend to explain this part of the mathematics. It's going to give me a detailed explanation. So if I was writing or if I was researching a very mathematical paper, a theoretical paper with very complex mathematics, and as I look at the equations I don't understand, don't worry, Scispace can do that for you. Just upload the PDF of that paper and grab the equation. It will do that for you. Here you go. It's giving me a very good explanation of that mathematical work. Now, just forget that I grabbed a picture. It has converted a picture to very good writing. So even if I didn't have this equation and I wanted this equation in my document, I can at this point just collect the word of the document and the word of the equation and put into my Word document. But it's going to give me an explanation, which is a beautiful part. This is an explanation. When we expand this and simplify the Hamiltonian, we find this where this is this. Take away the perturbation Hamiltonian helps us understand how external factors like magnetic field and affect the energy and motion of particles. By analyzing the Hamiltonian, we can predict how particles will behave in a magnetic field, which is important in many areas of physics, including quantum mechanics and condensed matter physics. And I can ask further questions. So if that was a very complex equation for me, don't worry, this guy can do that just for me. It's explained it, and I can ask very many questions. So I could ask, how does the magnetic field affect the momentum? And is going to explain that for me. So upload your PDF, chat with the PDF. This guy makes it possible. Scispace makes it possible. It's going to explain all the equation like it has done here. I can ask further question, and this is one beautiful ability of this AI model. And generally, I can ask this paper's question, I could say, from the formulation in this paper. um, are there limitations and suggestions for future studies, which is, of course, a way of finding a research gap? Yes, this paper or this guy is going to look at that work I have attached there, and from this work, is going to find me possible research gaps. It's going to tell me, oh yes, there is limitation in the current research. The paper identifies certain limitation in current and understanding of that needs experimental validation, exploration of many body interactions, impact of eccentricity. The finding regarding the significant impact of eccentricity on this indicate that further research is needed to explore how variations in geometric shape and confinement effect exiting or affect exiting behavior. This could help bridge the gap between theoretical models and practical application. And there are so many things I can do with this. Now, this is just one part of Scispace. So let's move to the next. It can do a lot more. This is the part of just using a chat with a PDF. So any PDF, I can chat with it. Now let's go to the part where this guy helps me with review of literature. So I just click on that. And how does this guy helps with review of literature? For Scispace to help you with review of literature, you need to ask a question. And even if it was your research topic, just turn it into an equation. So this is my research topic: energy regimes, thresholds, delimitation in ellipsoidal quantum dot with that. So at the moment, it's not a question. So I would say, how does energy regime, stress and limitation vary in ellipsoidal quantum dots? I will now put a question mark. So I can just pick your topic and turn your topic into um, a question, because the literature review part of this guy only responds to questions. And in doing that, I chose the deep review part of it, which will allow it explore several concepts and all of that and all of that. Now, the first thing it's going to do is it's going to refine the topic for me, or my question is that refine my question to this. This is not the question I asked. It has said, oh, that question was not appropriate. Let me give you some refinement. And after refinement, it's going to ask me, oh, do you want this refinement? I'm going to say yes, submit the refinement and use the refined question for your search. This guy is going to do just that. It's going to search the net. It's going to look for plenty papers. It's going to take some 3 minutes to do all of that, because they want to do something very thorough. I want to assess thousands of papers in doing this part for me. So I'm going to wait for it. 10% is done and 20% is now done. So just give me some time. Let me wait for this guy to search the internet and give me some plenty things. Deep dive, a very deep dive. This guy has searched 1,750 papers and I found 279 papers that are relevant to my query. And it has explored introduction, regime, and all of that, and all of that. This is what it has found. Plenty things. I can just keep looking down, looking down, looking down, looking down, and this is just so beautiful. So if I was looking to review a very extensive literature, this guy has done that for me, and it's doing that with citations already. Citations, beautiful citations, and beautiful citations. And I can just peep through and all the papers it has cited or the papers it has looked into, it has assembled them here for me. And in each of the papers is going to tell me the insight, it's going to tell me their limitation. This is a setting, of course. This you can set what you want to be seeing here. If you want to see citation count, you can do all of that. And from all it has searched for me, I can export out. Okay, and this is an open source paper, so I can click on this paper and get to see more. It has a PDF version. This paper, this PDF is locked. This is an open access paper. This paper is also open access, or this is also locked. This is open access, and so several 20 papers down here that discuss relevant part of my research criteria. And this is wonderful. This is beautiful. This is giving me already an avalanche of relevant literature, so much of it. And so that is the second use of this our guide. Beautiful AI model. It is going to help us with review of literature. What else can it do for you? This guy can be your AI writer. Yes, you didn't know that about this. It can be your AI writer. You can just start writing or choose a template. Anyone you want to do so, I don't start writing just to show you his ability to just begin to write almost immediately for you. Just click on start writing, and it's going to ask you what you want to write about. And you want to put what you want to write about, and click on enter, um, and it begins to write already. Anyone that it has written and it is acceptable by you, just click on the tab button and that would enter. Now, what is it writing for you? It is writing a possible introduction for you. It's giving you a possible way to go about writing the introduction, writing the review of literature, and what have you. Anyone that suggests this and you feel okay, just click the tab and it enters and is going to continue just the writing. The study of energy regimes in the reviews, intricate, all of that is giving me a conclusion part of my write-up, and I can continue to write. I can click on cite, and while it's writing, it will cite for me, and all of that is going to give me citation while it is creating a write-up and all of those. What else? This is the writing part of it. Now remember that it also allows me to choose a template. Yes, so I can choose a template, but this part of it is the part of it that is for sale. So you need to pay some money to access all of the potential of this AI model to be your AI writer. What else can it do? This guy can find your topics. Yes, it could find you topics in any way. It could find your topic. It could deep deep and deep. So I'm still going to search that and it's going to find relevant papers that getting topics and sources for finding sources for me. So I just put my research topics and it finds papers for me. It extracts unique topics, and these are all the things. Is as for papers that have discussed ellipsoidal quantum dot, papers that have used the modified Hellman, papers that have discussed energy regimes in quantum dot, papers that have discussed thresholds in quantum system, papers that have discussed the delimitation in quantum systems, papers that have used Schrödinger's equation, and beautiful search is going to give me a very beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. And this can become the introduction part of my paper. And so, what are you looking for? AI models, it's not just about replacing researchers, but it makes your work faster. And Scispace is one of those AI models that can do a whole lot for you. What are you waiting for? Go to Scispace right away and sign up and begin to use the power of this beautiful AI to do a whole lot of things. Don't forget to share these videos so that others can learn how to use Scispace. Thank you for watching and do well to search my next video.